You may not have won in Vegas, but you're a lucky man. Because I got money, I got security, I have businesses, but you have something that I just don't have.
Well, I guess there's limits to what money can buy.
Not many.
Well, some things aren't for sale.
Such as?
Well, you can't buy people.
So what are you saying? You can't buy love? That's a bit of a cliche, don't you think?
It's absolutely true.
Is it? What do you think?
I agree with Diana.
You do. Suppose I were to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife. What would you say?
He'd tell you to go to hell.
That's a reflex answer because you view it as hypothetical. But let's say that there were real money behind it. I'm not kidding. $1 million. Now, the night would come and go, but the money could last a lifetime. And don't answer right away. But consider it. Seriously.
We're positive, okay?
Well, then you've answered my question. And you proved your point. There are limits to what money can buy. May I have one dance? Of course, with your permission.
You know something? I think you better get on to that meeting. You don't want to miss out on your next billion.
Understood. I wouldn't part with her either.
All right, somebodies. I know you're looking at this clip. You're looking at me like, what's going on here? Okay. Let's be adult about this, all right? Let's just not say right off, no. All right, let's analyze a little bit. I'll be the devil's advocate, all right? I'll be the devil. You have Jay the pastor up there. So we'll take care of it this way. Number one, this was in 1993. $1 million. With inflation now is $2.2 million, all right? So if I'm in this scenario and a man offers me and my wife that kind of money, $2.2 million, the first thing out of my mouth is tax-free, because hey, it matters, because I live in California, and California takes damn near half of that money, all right? So if it's tax-free 2.2, I know all of you are looking at me funny, all right? Stop it. I'm just saying what you're thinking. Let's not say no right away, because like the man said, that's life-changing money. $1 million, now $2.2 million. Yes. It's one night to be intimate with your wife. That is the tough part, especially if you're in love. But think about your situation. If you are hurting for money, that can be a life changer, like you said. Now, with this scene, they went to Vegas for the weekend. The first day, they came up. They won a lot. And then the second day, they lost everything. So the businessman, he made a bet at the craps table. Demi Moore blew on the dice, and he won, I think, $1 million on that roll. So that's how we're here. But all right, I'm thinking this way: how many marriages go into affairs, right? So maybe if you and your spouse are not in the best of terms, and this comes up. You know, if you're thinking, or maybe your wife is thinking of going outside the marriage, at least cash in, right? It's a consensual affair. Now, I know none of you thought those two words could be put together, but I just did it, right? All right. Now, I'm going to go into the side that everybody wants to hear. There's so many people that are not rich, that are satisfied, content, and happy with their lives and with their spouse without being rich, right? I know I'm in that position. Jay's in that position. We're not rich by any means, but we're happy because we have the person we want to be with, right? So that's all that matters. Happiness, money, you know that term, money can't buy happiness. I say you can rent it for a little bit. I'll go that far. Can it buy it long term? It makes things easier, yes. So like I said, if you and your wife decide that this is something that could be possible because you're thinking long term with the money, what you can do with it, then don't say no. All right? It's obviously a mutual agreement, and yes, the wife is gonna take the brunt of it, pun intended, with this situation. But again, if you're happy with your life, and being well off, not wealthy, then this deal is not for you. All right, but if you're down on your luck and this happens, don't say no right away. Think about it. Hey, let us know in the comment section. What will you do? Seriously. Because me, oof. If I said yes, I think this would end up in the end of my marriage, but maybe not. Maybe my wife would see the logic in it. She could see how the money could be invested. So it could be maybe. But let us know.
No man will be dumb enough to say this to me at all, because he'll be getting punched in the face and I'll be going to jail. That's unacceptable. If you're Mafuchi, even considering something like this, do you really love your spouse? Come on now, give me a break. Now, I was a kid when this movie came out. I probably saw parts of it. I don't remember how it ended. If you're considering something of this nature, I like the clip how the husband was like, he can go to hell. I like that. And, or did Demi say that? Either way it goes, right? If you actually love your spouse, there's no considering this offer. The person will usually get punched in the face or even making some type of offer like that about your spouse. Now, I understand, yes, it could be life-changing money, right? Because you can live off inflation, $2 million, right? If you live below your means, don't waste it all, and put some of it in a high-yield savings where you can accumulate interest. So having money is nice, but not at the cost of having someone sleep with your spouse. That's just stupid. Just stupid.